All right, so it's still working. I'm at 6.8 tokens, and it's still thinking. So we're just gonna just wait patiently, wait for it to do its thing. Sometimes it's quick. For building these landing pages, I find it to be fairly quick, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, depending. This is a pretty simple page, so let's see what it produces. Typically, the things that I tell it to change frequently after it builds the page is sometimes I don't like the color scheme, so I'll have it change the color scheme. I'll go through the web page, I'll check it. Sometimes there are things that don't work, so I have to work with Claude to fix that. Otherwise, for the most part, pretty solid. I can get landing pages out pretty quickly. All right, so this is kind of painful actually waiting, especially when I'm recording. What it is, what it is. We're just going to be patient and we're going to wait. Okay, so it says, do you want to create the index HTML? Of course, that's what I need you to do. Our booking link, everything else is complete and in line. Okay, so this part I'm a little weary of because I'm not going to use Calendly. I'm going to use something called cal.co, which will show the link on the web page. Okay, so we got a hero page, the problem. Okay, so let's go to a new tab. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have an index HTML. So let me open that. Let's see what we got. Index HTML. Okay, so here is what we have. My name, book a free call for online coaches. You have an audience, you're still losing leads. You get DMs, you have a program. What you don't have is a system that captures interest and turns it into book calls automatically with you without you manually chasing every inquiry. You have an audience, you're still losing leads. Okay, I mean that's okay. What I don't like is I don't like this color scheme. Leads come in, they disappear. Most coaches are running their business manually every day without a system. DMs, you don't. Okay. What I build, a complete lead follow-up system. 4 components, 1 pipeline. Capture the lead, qualify and collect. Nothing falls through, nurture to booked. 3 tiers, 1 goal. Okay. Pick the level that fits where you're at right now. Everyone, blah, blah, blah. You own everything outright. Okay. Okay. I like it. I think it's definitely something I would put out there for myself. I just don't like the color. Book your free audit call. I don't like the color. And I kind of don't like, see pricing, okay. Book a free audit call. So book a free audit call takes me back. So they take me to each other. Book a free audit call, book a free audit call. Okay, so the first thing I want to address is that I don't like the color. So here's what we do. We go back to the Claude CLI and we say let's give it a picture. All right, so I'm giving it a picture and I'm basically saying like, look, this color kind of sucks. And I'm telling it, give me 4 color schemes to pick from. It'll give me 4 schemes and I'll pick the one I like the best and then I'll plug that in. Okay, so slate emerald, white indigo, soft gray and sky blue. Okay, so out of all these, kind of like this one the best, white and indigo. So I'm going to choose this one. Okay, I also want to tell it one thing. Also, agree that we would use, I believe, cal.co for the inline calendar. Is this correct? So I want to make sure because I don't have that tool in memory. Okay, cal.com, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yes, we will use cal.com for the calendar and embed it on the site so it is seamless. Okay, let's say that. So that's the calendar that we'll use. Okay, the color scheme, blah blah blah. Clean corporate, single, blah blah blah. Okay, pricing 3 tiers, booking section, embed cal.com. Okay. Okay, so now we come back here and we are going to pop that in there and we're going to let it do its work. Hopefully it will give me something a little professional looking. I don't like my name at the top. Oh, and then the one thing we have to tell it is that the free call does nothing. So we need this to actually go to a form. Let's see what this one does. So all the free calls actually just go to each other. So the pricing works, but the book a free call does not work. So we'll let it do its thing, but that's one thing we have to fix. What I build, a complete lead and follow-up system. Okay, so I like that it included this. So these are some of the technical things that you should know as a customer. So we'll start off using Netlify for free, Supabase, Resend, ManyChat, Stripe, and Domain. So I don't know if I really want to include the full stack here. However, I think it's good for the client to know like this is what you're getting and it's free except for, at some point some of them may cost. Like ManyChat is $15 for pro. However, a new starting business, you're not going to be a pro off bat or need the pro features. But still, I don't know if I want to just show the actual tech. I think if I'm a customer, the Supabase Netlify really means nothing to me. I would prefer to see website, database, email functionality, chat functionality, payment system, and domain. I think everyone knows what domain is. So that's another thing we're going to ask it to change. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Okay, so it's still working. So what we have to fix is the book a free call, which I needed to take the user to a form. I kind of feel like we should allow the user to select one of the packages, or we need a way for the user to select their package when they submit the form. But on most websites, I think they just choose the package first. So I'm gonna have to see how we can build that. The support, maybe we can add this on the form. Do you want support? Yes or no. If you do, which level do you want? And then we want to switch this. Okay. Reading the offer and building the new version. I really didn't want it to build a whole new version because, as you can see, it's at 16,000 tokens. I wanted it to just modify the existing one. So this is something you have to be careful of when you use these AI tools. Typically, I don't know why it's changed all of a sudden, but typically when I set this up and I go back and forth, it's just modifying the existing website. It's not necessarily building a new version. So in this case, since I see that it's doing that, when I go and talk back to Claude, I have to make sure I tell it, do not do a new version. Work with what we have, make these updates. So you have to be very clear, because right now these are my tokens that's getting eaten up. Okay, and while that works, we can start with our next prompt. So, oh well, if it's doing it brand new, I don't want to say nothing because I want to see what it builds. If it's going the brand new route, which I don't necessarily like, but you know, this is welcome to AI. This is how it works. Okay, no build step needed, yada yada yada. Okay, so it's complete. So I don't like the fact that it made a brand new site. However, it did at 5 minutes and 52 seconds. So let's reload this bad boy. Okay, I like the color much better. For online coaches and consultants, I like that. You have the audience, your leads are slipping away. Get DMs, you get DMs, you have a program. What you don't have is a system that captures interest, converts it into book. Oh, I like that. That's good. Okay, so find out. Oh, so this is okay. Okay, so I like the pricing. Looks much better. I kind of want these to all be the same size. The book a free call does nothing. I don't want my name here. Okay, so I like this. Leads come in, they disappear. Most coaches are running their business manually. Every day without a system. Without a system is another day. Oh, every day without a system is another day leaving money on the table. DMs go okay. Works with audience you already have. Okay, that's cool. Landing page decard did it and follow up. Okay, so the first issue I see is that this book a free call does nothing. It takes us down here and this does nothing. So let's talk. So right now, when a user clicks on book a free call, nothing is happening. It takes me to the bottom of the form and there's nothing there. The same thing if I click on book a free 30-minute audit, it goes to the bottom and nothing is there. So I want either of these to take the client to a form to fill out. And I don't want it to be just book a free 30-minute audit. I want it to be where the user clicks it and they either submit and pick the packages they want, meaning they want to buy, or I want a separate form specifically for someone who just wants to meet and discuss first. So give me a CLI prompt that will do this and make sure that Claude is working with the already existing HTML. I do not want you to work on a new page. Okay, so I'm going to send that there. So let's see what it does. Sometimes I get lazy and sometimes I use voice. Depends on my mood, but voice is easier than typing, so I do like voice. So read it in this currently scroll. Form already, show me the packages. Okay, good. Form 1, full name, email, phone, which package, how did you hear about it, submit. Okay, so I wanted to add one thing there. I wanted to select support package. Okay, I like what you just made for the prompt. The only thing I would add is for a user who's ready to buy, make sure you include there what kind of support package they want. Options can be nothing, could be maintenance, or it could be the full support. Okay. I hate when it does this. It tells me to replace stuff. Can you just give me the full prompt? Okay, so while that's cooking, let's do this. Okay, so it gives me the full prompt, form 1, form 2. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's put it in here and let's see what happens. So what that's going to do is going to give me 2 forms. I'm ready, show me the packages. For a user who's already knows what they want to buy, the field, which package, support add-on, management, how did you hear about us, submit, let's get started. Okay. And then form 2 is someone who's not sure, they want to just talk to me first, full name, email, what's your biggest challenge, submit. So stack on mobile, clear, show both forms side by side on the desktop, stacked on mobile. Okay, on submit, how can I, thanks, I'll be in touch. Show a simple thank you message, forms do not access some data, just handle some email, which is show the I don't know. Okay, I guess this is because we don't have the database yet, but okay. Okay, all right, so let's see what it does here. It's deliberating, and let's see what it builds. But so far, I like the page. I don't like my name up here. I want to get rid of this. I like the C pricing. I just want each window to be the same size. And this, of course, we know does nothing. And then this I want to change because I don't want to confuse the customer with these specifics here. I don't think it's necessary, and or I don't want my competitors knowing the tech stack I'm using. Let them figure it out. It took me a lot of years of experience and my know-how and being able to evaluate tools to be able to get this stack, which is it's pretty good stack if I say so myself. Okay, so that's doing what it's doing. Okay, so 3 edits are done. Here's what we changed. Okay, let's check it out. don't know if I like this. So, book a free call. Okay. Phone name, email, what's your biggest challenge, or phone name, email, phone, which package, ongoing support, how did you this? Okay, I don't want to, I don't want this like this. Book a free call. Book a free call, or okay. Okay, so for the call to action, make it for the call. Okay. For the call to action, change it for a user that's ready to buy and who already knows the packages they want. Then this will take them to the Let's Get Started form. For the book a free call, when a user clicks that in the toolbar, take them to the book a free call form. I do not want both forms showing side by side. Hide the forms. If they click book a free call, show them the book a free call form. If they click on Let's Get Started in the call to action, show them the I'm ready, show me the packages. When you show the form for show me the packages, also show the packages there as you do on the regular landing page, maybe just a little smaller, easier to see. All right, let's see what that does. So up here, book a free call will take you to book a free call, but I don't like, who has two forms showing? So that part will get fixed, and then if you go here, it's just let's get started, show me the form, and let's go. Okay, so let's go. Got our prompt, we're gonna go here, we're gonna paste that, and let's see what it does. Okay. Also, I don't know what I want to put here, but I don't necessarily want my name in the toolbar and the header. It doesn't really scream professional to me. Check in, okay. Okay, just let that do what it's gonna do. Normally I don't read these because I know that Claude is very good at implementing what you tell it to implement, so I don't really look at this too much. However, while it's working, we might as well routing. Book a free call, scrolls the booking section and shows only form 2. Okay, good. Let's get started. For only one form is visible. This section starts hidden. No form shows until it's clicked. And toggle tabs, blah, 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 blah. That's good. I'm ready. Let's get started. Show a compact version of the 3 pricing tiers. Pricing with smaller, condensed, highlight whichever tier the user clicks, and auto select the rate. Okay, cool. Well, that's cool. You see, that's what I want. That's awesome. Which package? Okay, not sure. Support add-on. Okay, good. Form 2, book a free call, blah, blah, blah. What's your biggest challenge? Behavior. Thanks, I'll be in touch. Forms do not need to send data. Okay, good. Okay, and so as far as the email sequences that we're talking about, so this is what I mean. So let's say a user just wants to talk to me. They want to have a consultation first. So they'll do that, and then the website will say, okay, thank you, no page reload. And then at that point, this system will send an email to the user saying, hey, we got your request. We're going to reach out to you in such and such date. And then you'll also receive an email. Conversely, if we get a user who is ready to purchase, I don't want to say we're going to get back in touch with you. At that point, I want to give them a calendar and I want them to book a time to get started, and then we'll meet at that time and we'll proceed and we'll move forward. So I don't think that's there at this point, but that's going to be one. It's going to be one thing that Claude and I talk about. Okay, it says 4 edits are done. Here's what changed. Okay, let's see. Let's go to book a free call. There we go. Much, much, much better. See, and now I like how they did this. So this is better. Book a free call, or if you want to show the package, it's better. But this is much cleaner, much better. What are your biggest challenges? Book. And then if you go here, oh yeah, you're live and capturing leads. Your pipeline works. Full system. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, name yada yada yada. Support add-on, maintenance, active management. Not sure yet. Beautiful. I love it. Beautiful. So the only thing is, I want the same thing done for support. Okay. For the I'm ready form, I want you to also add a small recap for the support add-on, just like you do for the selected package. Show them the 2 different flavors of the support we offer. If they click on one, it auto pre-fills the support. So make this update. Oh, no, don't say make this update, because if you say make this update, sometimes Claude Cowork will make the update when I want the CLI to make the update. So that's happened to me a lot, and I prefer the CLI making the update because the CLI is better built to make the updates. Okay, but this is much better. This is way more what I wanted. So book a free call. There we go. Or show me the packages. Let me make sure that the packages works from here. Okay. Oh, that's not working. Book a free. Okay, so you see what it did. It actually didn't give me what I wanted. Up here should be book a free call. The call to action. The call to action should be I'm ready, set me up or something, and it should automatically go here. Okay, so let's do this real quick and then we'll fix that. Let's go here, and then the call to action should be something more to the effect of like set me up or let's go or sign me up or something. Not both of these are pointing to book a free call, and I don't necessarily want that. Okay, so let's see what it does here. This should be something very quick and very easy for it to do. I have the exact locations, 2 CSS editions, yada yada yada. Okay, 3 target edits, and it is done. Okay, so let's check this out. Let's go to book a call. Let's go to I'm ready. Okay, that works. Support add-on. No thanks, I handle my own for now. Okay, good. My onto your system, everything in maintenance plus tweaks. Okay, good. I like it. I almost feel like I almost feel like this is not even, I feel like this is redundant. Like, select the package, why re-show it here? Yeah, so I'm going to say this. For the I'm ready form, remove the which package section. So if a user selects a package up top, just make that the selected package. There's no need for another section below called which package. So remove that label and those radio buttons there. Give me a Claude CLI prompt for this. So it says, give me a Claude CLI prompt. I hope it gives me a CLI prompt and doesn't. Okay, good. Okay, so we got that. Let's go up here. Let's copy this again. Let's paste this in and let's see what it does. Okay, so once that's fixed, I'll be happy with this. You know, this will be a very good I'm ready form, and we capture the information we want and we keep it moving forward. The only thing we're going to need is if they do I'm ready, I want them to be able to select the date to schedule a call with me, so we can right away just jump right into it. I don't want to waste time as far as reaching out and connecting with the client. Book a free call, yes. Okay, then this is the same thing. So I wanted to change the call to action. It'll fix this. So once this form is fixed, I'll ask it to fix the call to action, and then I'm going to make sure everything on the landing page looks solid for me, and then I'll ask it to integrate the cow.co, which is going to be the scheduling system that we're going to use, but it is an external open source system. So I'll have to set something up outside of this first. So I'll do that once I'm completely happy with the landing page and everything is working the way I want it to work. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that is complete, or is it not complete? Okay, it is complete. So let's take a look at this form. Okay, so I'm ready. Show me this. So here they select this, enter. Okay, good. So got rid of it. Select your package, give me your information, select your support. Let's get started. Perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. Although, I feel like these should be together. Support add-on? Okay, maybe not. We'll leave it like that. We'll see. Okay, so now is the call to action. For the call to action, I wanted to take the person to the I'm ready form. So come up with something good for it to say, maybe sign me up, or let's build your system, or start capturing leads. You know, put something there that's going to catch their attention. But when they click it in the call to action button, send them to the let's get started form. Okay, start capturing leads. Okay, good. Let's go with that. Okay, let's see. When it click, this should scroll to the booking section and show form 1. The I'm ready forms, do not change anything else. Okay. All right, so let's let it do that. See pricing will take us here, and I want these to all be the same size. So that's going to be my next update if this works. You have the audience, your leads are slipping away. Get the M's, you get the M's, you have a program. What you don't have is a system that converts it to book calls automatically. Okay, good. The only thing I want to add here, and I'll ask AI what it thinks, but I kind of want to add something saying that we'll also integrate your payment system, because for a full system, let's say for example you're selling a course, you want to collect payment right away. So, or in my case, the same thing. In my case, the same thing. Maybe I want to collect something to, like a deposit or something, to make sure that the person's not going to waste my time. So even me, I want to collect money. So I'm going to have to add that there. Okay, so that's done. Let's see what happens. Okay, start. Oh, you see what it did? It's not what I want. So it gave me, I'm ready to see the packages, but it also says, okay, so it didn't quite do what I want. I want the pricing label still here, but I want the call to action. Okay, I want the call to action to be start capturing leads, not book a 30-minute audit. Okay, so for the call to action, the button on the left, I want it to be start capturing leads. The button on the right, I want it to go back to showing the pricing for the service. Right now, book a free 30-minute is on the left and start capturing leads is on the right. Okay, so let's see what happens, because book a free call is here, and honestly, book a free call is not what I want them to do. If they're that unsure and they want to book a call, I will take the call. However, I prefer that they just sign up. So I want the sign up to be the call to action. Okay, so once that is done, that will be there. I like that. I think that's good to go. Book a free call. That's good to go. What I want next after that is this. I want this right here to be all the same size, and then ongoing support. Okay. And I want this to also say Stripe integration, payment integration. Okay, so this should be quick. Okay, that's done. Let's refresh. Oh, there we go. See pricing, yes. Start capturing leads, yes. Okay, perfect. Or if I go here, book a free call, perfect. Or if I go, good, perfect. Okay. So far, everything here is fine. I don't want my name. So I don't want my name in the toolbar, Juan Rodriguez. Let's remove that. Or before we talk about Claude CLI, can you give me an idea? What should I put there? See what it says. 'Cause I don't want my name there up front. It's okay. My name is at the bottom. So you see Juan Rodriguez. Brand build, One AI build, what do you do? AI systems for coaches, lead systems one. Your pipeline, I like this. Your pipeline automated. Stop losing lead. It's saying One AI builds. I don't know if I want One AI builds. I don't think that's that important. If you follow my YouTube channel, you're going to see my link and you're going to know this is me, right? How important is it for me to put my name on it? Not necessarily. I like your pipeline automated. Okay, so let's make it your pipeline automated. Let's make a CLI for Claude. Okay, so once it does that, I'm okay with all of this. Okay, let's get that cooking there. I'm okay with all this. Leads come in, I'm okay with this. This is my next piece that I'm not a fan of. So I just want this to also include payment. I like this. I just want these to be the same size. I like this. Why me? I like this. Blah 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 blah. This I want to update this for this. So I have a few more updates to make, but so far I'm liking it, and I'm okay with my name down here. Like I just don't want it up front and center, like the first thing you see, Juan. Okay, so that's done. Let's refresh. Your pipeline automated. Book a free call. Beautiful. Okay. So the next piece I want to talk about is it shows what I build, landing page, lead capture, database, automated follow-up. Can we add a fifth part to that being payment collection? Basically where we collect the payments from the users, something to that effect. Okay, let's go with this. So this will add that part saying we offer, that's the basic components, right? To a funnel or to your own lead capture system or to your own automated pipeline. Landing page, lead capture, database, follow-up, payment. If I'm missing anything, leave it in the comments, but I think that's the basic generic system. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. There we go. There we go. A complete lead and follow-up system. 5 components, 1 pipeline while you're coaching, sleeping, or creating content. Landing page, lead capture, database, automated follow-ups, payment collection. Okay. Okay. The one thing I may have to tweak is that I have payment collection here for this one, but I don't have it here for a foundation system. So I need to either think about that or adjust it. But for now, it's okay. That's what you get. Landing page, lead capture, database, automated follow-up. Or maybe I should denote that. Let me see. For the payment collection and the what I build, should I add something denoting that this is only starting at tier 2? Or should I include that for foundation also? Give me some ideas. Including upsell naturally, keep it in tiers but no in the foundation. Keep it in all tiers but no in the foundation. Pricing card payment. Badge on the card and a small. Okay, just signals it's not the foundation. Okay. Okay, I like it. Let's do option 1. Add the badge. Wait a minute. If you want to set the early go badge, option 1. If you want this for aspiration of the pricing of details, go clean, option 3. Yeah, I like option 1. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so that does that. We'll put a badge here, so that will stay as is. Let me look at this full page. Okay, full page, that's what it looks like. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So once that is fixed, I want every tier to have the same height. So that's going to be the next update. Okay, that's done. Let's go. Let's look. System tier and above. System tier and above. What system tier? Tier 2 and above. Oh, system. System tier and above. So it's foundation, system, machine. I don't like how that looks though. I want that like below it. So for the system tier and above, move that below the payment collection paragraph. Also, for the pricing with the 3 tiers, make the height of each card the same. Okay, let's go with that. Let's see what it does. So yeah, like system tier and above is okay, but I kind of want that. My Mac got disconnected. Let me reconnect. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so once we get that done, these will be here. This is who I am. This will be the next update as far as what we want to show here. And I'm ready. Show me the package. Book a free deal. Okay, good. So we're almost closed. So I'm about 52 minutes in on my latest recording. I think I have 10 minutes recorded outside of this before I cut it off. So I'm about an hour in, and I think we're very close to having our fully functional landing page, which is amazing. Okay, so let's reload. Oh, right off bat, love it. Every tier is the same height. And here we go. System tier and above. So system tier, beautiful. So far I love what I see. I'm happy with this. Okay, so right here. So for the after handoff table, I don't necessarily know that I want to show the exact tools that we're using. So for Netlify, can you just say website? For Supabase, can you just say database, resend email, ManyChat, just say chat, Stripe, payment, and I think domain is okay. So I think it's better to show what they're receiving, not necessarily the tech behind it for a variety of reasons, but give me your thoughts and let's update the website accordingly. Yes, Okay, so it actually, it agrees with me. It agrees with me. Okay, so let's go. So let's give it the prompt. And let's let it do what it's going to do. But I think that makes me happy with this part. You own everything around, blah, 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 blah. So I am happy with this. Once it makes that change, I believe that is the last change I kind of need or kind of want. I think after this, we need to move to the database, and we need to wire up the database for what we need. But your pipeline automated, book a free call. I like it. I like it. Leads come in, then they disappear. Complete lead and follow-up system. 3 tiers, 1 goal. I like it. Ongoing support. Yes. Okay, so it's making that update. So yeah, I think after this last update, I'm happy with the landing page. I don't see anything else that we have to do at that point. I think what's next is figuring out how we integrate Calco, and I believe that's it. Okay, let's see. There we go. 0 to 35 per month afterwards. You own everything. So website hosting, database, email and delivery, chat and DM automation, payment, domain, bam, beautiful. Okay, so at this point, I think we're good. I think this landing page is what I want. So let's talk to Claude and see what the next step is. Okay, so I'm happy with the landing page. I have everything I need. So what is our next step? Should we set up the Supabase database for this website, and or should we, and there's another piece that I would like to set up is if a user says I'm ready to show the packages, I want to show them the form, have them fill that out. The form will go to the database and the email piece, but then I also want to allow them to pick a scheduled date via cal.co, I believe. So where should we go next? What is the next best step? So it's saying set up the database to receive the forms, 2 tables, 1 for ready, 1 for leads, 1 for discovery calls. Okay. Updated Smash post dated spaces, showing a thank you message. I already captured from this point. After that, I just want to talk form submit. What? After that, I just want to talk form submit, show the cow embed inline so they can immediately pick a time. No separate page, no friction. But the thing is, I also want them to select a date for the I'm ready. So one quick question. When they book a free call, I do want to show them a inline cal.co so they can pick a schedule and a date. But I also, if they say I'm ready to purchase and want to show me the packages, I do also want to show them a calendar so they can select a date for us to set it up and do the initial audit. Also, if the user says, yes, I'm ready, show me the packages, should I collect a retainer or the full amount of the package they select at that time? What do you suggest? Okay, so it's basically saying don't collect payment off bat. Trust. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's fair on the payment. My question is for Supabase. I want this to be separate from my dashboard and everything I've been creating to date. Do I need to delete any Supabase databases that I have at this point, or can you create a new one for this project specifically? I already have 4 or 5 projects already on Supabase. Is there a cutoff? Can you look at Supabase and see if I'm able to add one more for free? It allows 2 at a time and you're already at that limit. Pause on other projects. Reuse one limit projects either. To Pro, which allows more information. Remove the Pinoy. When you say build the landing page inside it, what does that mean? Are you seeing the landing page directly in Supabase? That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so let's pause the YouTube comments project. And if I understand you correctly, that will give me one free project to build this one in. We'll give you a free slot, but you still have 2 projects to work with. Instagram print this one. Just add the 2 lead. Instagram. This one if you're within there. I'm okay. I don't know if I want to add it to my existing one because this one is my actual offer. And if I get clients, do I really want that intermingled with my own personal dashboard data? Yes, do that now and then give me a quick overview of the tables you're creating. All right, so now it's going to create our database for us with Supabase and everything we need. So what Claude was saying is that I have one Supabase project for my Life OS dashboard, and that's what you've seen me building on YouTube. It has all my tasks, everything I do, all my leads, and I don't necessarily want to mix that with this because this is going to be an actual offer that I put out there separately to make money. So I want them to live separately. So that's what it's doing here. So leads ready to buy, blah blah blah. Leads discoverable tables, blah blah blah. Time to respond. Next to post these tables. Want to see a light prompt for that. Next is writing your. Yeah, let's update the page now to be able to post to both of those tables. Okay, so the database is set up. Now we are setting up the website. And I'm trying to think of what path it said was the best path to take. Okay, anyways, this is one of the bad parts with AI is that sometimes you lose your conversation. I wish they had a feature where you could kind of um, maybe just kind of pin certain things you can come back to. Now you can't do that, so you have to kind of scroll through a whole bunch of chat, which is really not the best thing. Okay, so here it goes. So Supabase, write the forms, and then we go to Calco and form integration. And then email notification via resend every time a form submits. Okay, so this is complete. So let's see if this is going to work. Let's go to book a free call. Let's say Juan Rodriguez. Give him my email. Sending. There we go. Thanks. I'll be in touch with 24 hours. Okay. Okay, so I actually like how that looks. That worked. And then we will try capturing leads. Let's say we want this. Susie Manasta. There it goes. So the database is connected and working. There we go. Okay, let's go again. Let's go with the management. Let's try this form, see if this form is going to work. Okay. There it goes. So right now we have a landing page, we have our database hooked up, and we have our forms working. So at this point I'm going to take a break because I'm kind of tired. Part 2, after I take a little bit of break and regroup, the next part is hooking up cow.co so we can have the user submit a schedule. Peace.